Do we even know what's real anymore?
We're back.
Welcome to a new episode of Situationship. What's up, Morgan? What you been up to?
Well, again, I have to start with another thorn of my week because we have to roll back. So funny story.
This is actually crazy.
This is crazy. So if you listened to our last episode, you would have heard that my car got hit. And funny enough, like we're sitting here, we filmed the episode, everything's great. I meet up with Gingerbread later and he's like, Morgan, I have really bad news. And I was like, what? And he's like, your car got hit again. I was like, there's absolutely no way.
Yeah.
So I take a picture of it. I send it to Lauren and I'm like, my car got hit a second time.
And I was like, yeah, I saw that when I left. Because when I went down to go get in my car, I saw that her back left bumper had like a significant scratch on it. And I thought that was, I wasn't really even thinking, because I know that you said that it was the front bumper that got damaged. But in my head, I was just like, oh, that's the damage from when that person hit her car. That's awful. And then I drove away and I had like no reason to text you because I literally thought that you already knew about that.
Yeah, no. And you were right for that. But it's actually hilarious because no, that happened while we were filming.
Yes.
Before I was gone, I came back, parked my car there. The car was fine when I parked it. I left it. So during our time of filming,
Which was maybe like an hour and a half.
Yes.
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah. That whole time span from beginning to end, someone hit my car.
The disrespect that is happening on the streets of Richmond.
It's so disrespectful because again, no,
Yeah.
no, nothing. Left my car for dead.
It kind of feels a bit targeted. Have you made some enemies on the streets?
I'm wondering, like, what did I do to somebody? Like, I must have done something. And what's worse too, because I was like, is there any cameras around on any of the houses nearby? No.
Yeah.
Almost everyone now has a Ring camera and they're all pointed directly at the street. And I'm like, of course I parked in front of like the 3 homes that not a singular camera is on them. Not that they would do much, but now it's just, again, about the principle of the thing. Like now I'm just getting pissed because why?
Yeah. What's wrong with people?
Who knows? Now I'm looking into garages. She didn't deserve
it.
Yeah, she really didn't. And I hate that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, but in other news, I also started watching the Unknown Number Teenage Catfish doc. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about it.
So I don't want to like spoil it. So I guess, but like it kind of has to be spoiled.
I think people know what it's about.
Okay, yeah. If you don't know and you are interested, like stop listening now or pause for a beat and like skip forward a little bit, because essentially what this documentary is about is this teenage girl who is getting like thousands and thousands of texts, like mean texts, like being cyberbullied essentially. And well, her and her boyfriend, this is important to know. And come to find out it was her mom who was sending these texts the whole time.
I don't even know what to say to that. I cannot imagine. Like this woman is going through some serious mental issues, like a deep mental break, because in what world would you do that to your own child?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. And if you like watch the docuseries, they just showed like the vulgarity of the text messages too. Like the things that she was sending were gross. Like some of it was like sexual, some of it was just weird stuff. Like,
and then was she like coming in and like trying to be the savior of her daughter? Was like she doing it to like try and like weirdly bond with her kid or something?
So there is like 2 theories. Yes, like the Munchhausens or however you pronounce it, that where she's inflicting pain to then be the caretaker, the like lover. And she did say basically, I think at one point in the docuseries, it really like brought them closer together, which is like, so
you're a psychopath.
Yeah. Basically she was saying like, yeah, well, she was coming to me and we were talking about it. And I was like, yeah, no duh, because she's looking for support from her mother. Yeah. And you're the one doing it. But the other thought is that she was like interested in the boyfriend.
Ew.
Really weird, but there's some merit to that. Like she, even after they broke up, she was showing up to his games, like doing all this stuff. Like wanted her daughter to like be with him, was asking her daughter, is he dating anybody? Is he like seeing anybody new? So who knows? Like in her deranged little head, I have no clue. And it sucks because the daughter, like up until that point was, I mean, she was doing well in sports. She was like decent. I think she was fine in the classroom. Like, I mean, she wasn't like the most popular by any means, but she wasn't like struggling. She was doing fine.
Insane. Like I can't come up with words because it's just that disturbing.
Yeah, no. And watching the whole thing go down, like nobody knew. I mean, no one figured it out because her and the mom of the boyfriend were working so hard to like, they were going to the police, they were going to the school. And so from the outside looking in,
was she using like a burner phone or something? Like, how did they not know?
I guess so. She apparently did have multiple phones, so there is that. But she also was using a app that like
blocked or like spoofed the numbers.
Yes, just would like spit out random numbers, and they were non-traceable. Except then the FBI got involved, obviously, and then they were able to subpoena for like all these records and pull everything because the local police couldn't do much.
Yeah, didn't have access to that. Well, this woman is a disgusting human being.
Yes. No, I mean, if you're just wanting to watch something that just like blows your mind.
Yeah, I think I've heard enough.
Watch it. No, but it was weird. It was really, really weird. I'd seen so much about it and I was like, now I just need to watch it. It's so weird. And she's just like so mentally deranged that she still thinks now that she didn't do anything wrong. Like her justifying it was what made me angry. Everything else, I'm like, clearly she's unwell. Yeah. She's not a normal person, but her justifying it, even after she went to jail, that is what
crazy
got me. Absolutely and crazy. The daughter being like, well, I still love my mom and all this stuff. And
that's heartbreaking.
Apparently, because people are giving her so much like crap over that, which it's like, she's allowed to this happened to her when she was like 14 to like 16. She was allowed to have very complicated feelings about this situation. She's a child.
Yeah.
But I guess now she's 18, and since that documentary ended, I guess they were talking about it and they were saying that she has, from the beginning of filming to now, she's a little bit different feelings. So what was aired, she feels slightly different now, and was saying that she is still slightly more distancing herself from her mom, but she's still communicating, I think, with her.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah. But good on the dad. He did everything right. He divorced her, immediately kicked her out. Honestly, I mean, that sounds bare minimum, but you know,
it does.
But watching the way he reacted and everything, he mainly stayed pretty calm because everyone was commenting like, I wished more people would have crashed out, like fully crashed out. And to be fair, the dad basically was, because he was like, if you don't leave, I'm going to physically harm you, and then I'm going to jail. Like he literally states that, and this is from the police officers. So he, you know, he held it together as much as he could.
He had some restraint.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Okay, like on a lighter TV twist, just pivot. I started watching Love Is Blind UK this latest season, and I've only made it a couple episodes in, but there's starting to be some engagements, and I'm liking it.
Okay.
I'm liking it so far. Are you still watching?
I honestly haven't watched since the last time we talked, which is disappointing.
You're just always dropping the ball on me. Like you're like, let's watch something, and then you stop watching it.
Okay, but it is cute. I did watch like most of the first 2 episodes I watched, but then that was like it. I just haven't picked it back up.
The girl who is cabin crew, who's like her and the guy who is in the army, like their end game. Like I know that they're gonna get married. I love them together. They're just like so perfectly matched. They're so cute.
What's crazy to me was he was like, I dated, or who was the cabin crew, and he's like, and it didn't work out, which I was like, okay, why are they all acting like cabin crew, which is like a flight attendant, is like that crazy of a job? Like, I don't know why, but like her talking to other people and other people talking to her, it was making it sound like she simply didn't have a normal life, like at all.
I mean, I guess it just like depends.
I know you can like pick up more or pick up less,
but it's not like, it's not going to prevent you from having a family. And she also said that she was open to like switching her career like once she had kids so that she could be around.
Yeah, that part just was funny to me.
Yeah, I bet you anything that the producers were like in his ear and being like, well, what's that going to be like having a wife who's gone all the time? And then it like freaked him out.
It's true. I thought the other thing too, though, is maybe because in Europe, they don't even travel like an hour away somewhere. Like that's like a day. That's like a trip. Mm-hmm. And like a couple hours away, that's like a weekend thing versus us. Like we would do that like in a day even. Mm-hmm. And I'm just wondering if that mindset too, like they stay more like where they're born. They don't like move around a lot. If that is like a cultural thing and that like adds into it. I don't know. This is just a guess. Maybe I'm quite wrong, but
yeah, I think they're going to end up together. For realsies, but I'm not sure about the other couples. I'm still waiting,
Yeah, no, it's fun to see him like settle in. Mm-hmm. It's only like 2 episodes into, so it's like 2 days.
Yeah.
You're like, who's gonna actually work out?
I know, it's crazy. Another thing, did you watch any of the Cowboys game?
I did. I watched the first half.
Yeah, I didn't. That's probably about where I got to. We have to talk about the spit heard around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Like seen around the world because that was insane.
Yes.
What is his name? I wrote it down.
Carter.
Jalen Carter got ejected within like the first 8 seconds of the game because he spit on Dak Prescott. And we will I'll go ahead and say it, like Dak spit first, but it appears like in the video, he like kind of turns his head slightly, like spits like at the ground. It looks like he's just like spitting. As men do for whatever reason. I find it disgusting, but whatever. And Jalen is like, did you just spit on me? Dak comes back and is like, why would I spit on you? Some expletive, heated words. And he was like, but essentially said no. And Jalen just like spits at him.
Yes.
Directly in front of the ref, and he gets ejected immediately from the game. Wild.
Crazy. No, to start the full NFL season.
Yeah,
this
first
is
game of the season.
First game of the season. We're starting off with a bang because also their one player got injured, and then that happened. I was like, what's happening?
It was so crazy. Yeah, so that was a wild start to the season. And then I listened to the interview of him afterwards because, of course, the press is like going and talking to him. And they were like, what happened, man? Were you just like so pissed? Were you so angry? And he was like, no, I was perfectly calm. I'm like, what?
You spit on a guy.
You spit on a guy. Like, this is a time to like lean into I was out of my mind. I was so angry with rage and hyped up for the game. I just lost my head. And he's like, no, I was calm. Like, so you made that decision rationally to spit on another person.
Yeah, they say women are emotional. And here we have Jalen Carter spitting on him because it looked like Dak Prescott spit near him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested actually to see how this plays out as far as the league, because I'm sure there's going to be some kind of fine. But honestly, I think that he should be suspended like from a game or two, because that's what's really going to hurt him, not some $100,000 fine on a player who makes millions of dollars. Like, hit him where it hurts. He wants to play, bench him.
I saw a lot of people saying that Dak should have gotten ejected too or suspended too. But like, it's just so hard to know, like, the camera angles being there, like, and the ref did walk up like right at the wrong.
It might have been just horrible timing, but I mean, he did spit.
No, he
at an actual person
on his jersey.
Yeah, and that's not what Dak did. Dak did not spit on a person.
Yeah, he spit on the ground.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think people were like, "Well, he spit like he was doing it to Realma." If he was, so what?
Yeah. Jalen still has control of his own reaction.
Yes.
Sorry.
I know this is like a tense game because they're such old rivals.
Yeah.
I understand. I think in my mind, what built it up, because there was like obviously like a pretty early fight. There was a lot of stuff. I think the Eagles, and I mean, both of them, they're riling them up in the locker room before they come out.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to show them who's boss. We're going to do all this stuff. And I think the Eagles also were a little egotistical. I think they were like, we just came off a Super Bowl win. We're feeling hot. We're, like, who's going to touch us? Who's going to whatever? And I think it showed, because also everyone was saying, they're going to kill the Cowboys. This is going to be, they're stomping them in the ground. Blowout game. It wasn't a blowout game.
It was not. It was very close the entire thing from start to finish.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch.
Yeah.
I was sad that I had to go to bed, but like start kickoff at 7 p.m. instead of
I know,
8
please.
something, please.
NFL, can we
Like do it an hour earlier? Like
help the girlies who want to get their sleep in?
yeah, I'm like, can I be rested and a lover of the NFL? I think both can be true. But yeah, I think that's just like that tension, the build up to it is why that all
happened.
happened.
It did. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I'm curious to see like what the outcome is going to be, because I think they have to take a stand so that this doesn't become a thing. I don't think it will, because I think most people have the common decency not to spit on each other, but
Well, yeah, no, it's literally like a biological like hazard. Like we're not supposed to be spitting on people. Also, it's just funny because right before that too, the NFL was like, we're working on our sportsmanship this season. We're really putting things into place. First game of the season, we have Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. I'm like, great job. You're really doing, what are these rules that are being implemented? Yeah. I mean, granted, like they're football players. They're not like diplomats, but I just...
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, couple other things that I wanted to talk about. Have you seen Kate Middleton's hair?
Yes. Can I say I hate it? Is that allowed?
It is allowed, because I also really hate it.
Yeah.
It ages her so much.
Yeah.
She looks 10 years older.
I agree. It just like, and I couldn't tell, like part of me was like, do I hate it because I'm just so used to the way she looks normally?
Yeah.
Because I mean, she's never done anything like this to her hair.
No, she's never colored it. It's always been her signature like chestnut brown, which is beautiful on her. She has that like perfect old money brown hair, like very sophisticated, perfect shade.
And she always has had great hair. Like it's thick, it's like voluptuous. Like the way they like blow out or like curl her hair is so nice. Like, yeah, I looked at it and it looked like a wig to me.
I know. I was wondering that too. So I saw a video of somebody who like analyzed it from all the angles, and they were saying they don't think it's a wig, but they think it is some type of like, not extensions, like kind of like an extension or like a halo, something like that, maybe to thicken her hair. And so I do feel bad like talking about it, because she just went through like a pretty big health thing, and I'm like, is this because she's lost a lot of hair, or like what's going on? I just Kate, I like your natural hair color.
I know. I also had that thought because she had cancer,
right?
And I didn't know if she had to get like radiation treatment for that, and so that maybe she did, I mean, this is all pure speculation at this point.
I know she went through chemotherapy, and she's done with that. Like, she's not doing that anymore, but it still could have very much affected her hair.
Yeah, I'm wondering if to make it look better, they decided to go ahead and like color it, give her do whatever, and they were just like lean into it, like.
Now that I think about it, I bet you anything that to like cover up the obvious, we're putting halo or like some kind of extensions in your hair, we're going to change the color. So people talk about the color and not about the other aspects of it. Because we've talked about this before, like when people get plastic surgery, a lot of times they do it dramatic, a dramatic chop or like hair color change or something, so that people focus in on that and not like surgical work. So
no, I think it's very possible. It did just look not 100% real to me. And I was like, is it the color? Because the color is like very stark too. It's like it's trying to be honey, but it's like it just
like wasn't toned to the right. Like it was a little brassy orange and not like toned properly to her skin tone.
Yes, that's kind of how it read to me. Like it's like trying so hard to be something it's not.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's just because she wanted to change her hair color.
Yeah.
And it's not because of her health concerns. I pray, because I love Kate Middleton.
She's such a class act.
Yeah, she really is. And hopefully she will eventually change her hair color back too.
Yeah, bring it back.
Yeah, I love her hair.
I know. Okay, last thing. Dancing with the Stars cast.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I've never watched Dancing with the Stars, I don't think, ever. But
ever?
No. I mean, like I've watched an episode, but I've never watched a season ever.
Really?
Yeah. But I think this might be the season.
It's been years for me, but I watched one episode last year and I realized that Derek Huff was no longer a pro, but was a judge. And Julianne Hough was making appearances too. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is kind of a game changer for me because we saw them obviously as pros.
Yeah.
And then now they're just like a part of the family, which is so cute.
It is cute.
But no, this lineup this year's
Alex Earl, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, girlies, Jordan Giles, like
Robert Irwin.
bring it.
My favorite. I love him. I love him so much.
I don't even know who he is.
Steve Irwin's son.
Oh, yes. And then the other Efron.
Yes, Dylan Efron.
Dylan.
My
He's a cutie.
I love him so much. He is so cute.
Yeah.
Seems like such a sweetheart too, which is like a big one. No, I mean, they really stacked.
They did
this
the cast.
season.
I think they're like hoping that people come back. Well, I'm sad.
And the pairings, I was very excited about the pairings. Like Val with Alex. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she does because she's not like one of those dancing TikTokers, you know. She's like a beauty girly.
But she apparently danced in high school.
Okay.
I don't know.
So maybe she'll have some moves we haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't know to what degree. Like,
yeah.
But she apparently did dance like growing up. So,
okay.
And Whitney, obviously, she was on the dance team.
Yeah, she
danced.
majored in dance. So I feel like she kind of has a little unfair advantage here.
And she's with Mark, who's great.
Yeah, I think they're stacking them to be a couple.
Yes.
The power couple.
Yeah.
You know.
Which I don't love. Like, I don't always love that aspect where they're like, let's put these people together. And like, especially when someone's like clearly a really, really good dancer. I'm like, why are we bringing them on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah. This is just my pitch to Dancing with the Stars. Can we do like normies with the stars? Because I will be there.
Yes.
In like 2.5 seconds. Like, sign me up. I want to do that so badly.
So badly. And you would be so good at it too.
Thank you.
No, it needs to be like, it's like the Traders where they have like real celebrities and then mixed in. Like Dylan Efron was a nobody before he went on the Traders. Like, no offense, Dylan, but like
nobody was talking about him.
No one knew who he was. It was just like, oh yeah, Zac Efron has a brother named,
and he's cute, so let's put him on.
Yeah.
It worked.
It worked great.
His star rose.
Yeah, and we even had like politicians and random people on the Traders, and look how it turns out. Everyone loves it. I say, yes, put like 3 people, randos, mix them in, and just see
what happens.
Can the normies outdance the stars?
Maybe. That's a great spin.
Yes.
Normies versus the stars.
Yes. Who's gonna win out? The ones that have a ton of money and essentially way more time to learn how to dance, or the normal people?
And the people with millions of built-in fans, or normal people.
That's the problem. They would have to take away the fan would,
Yeah, they would, because it would not be fair.
No. Well, that's even how I feel about this time around. There's so many good people. And I'm like, it's going to be sad because people are just going to get voted out who don't have like any fans.
Following. Yeah.
And that makes me sad because like, look, I love Alex Earl, but if like Alex Earl isn't that great, then I want someone who's like better to stay in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care I want to see really good dancing out of this. You know, I don't care like if the most popular person wins. Like, that's not it for me.
No, if Dylan Efron can dance his butt off, give me Dylan Efron. Same thing with Jen or Whitney, or there's the one girl too who had ballroom dancing history. I have no clue who she is.
Yeah.
I've never heard her name before. Like, but someone was saying that she danced professionally, like ballroom. Well, not professionally, but up until high school.
Yeah. That seems a little unfair.
Yeah. I was like, how are we putting in someone with ballroom dancing experience?
Wow.
It's because ballroom dancing is just so different.
It is. It's completely unique. Like, yeah, it's a different ball game.
Well, guess we'll find out. I'm so excited though.
We're set. We're here for it. Okay. Now that I think I've gone through like everything, I had like a full on list that I wanted to talk about. We can get into our topic of the day, which is celebrity couples court. There have been so many new relationships like popping up. Like, now that summer's over, the celebrities are back and they're going on outings with each other.
Yep.
And now people are speculating about all these different couples. And so we're going to talk about some different ones that are like hot in the media right now and give our take. Like, is it a real relationship or is it a PR stunt?
That's so, yeah.
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 So first up, Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz.
I think this one's real.
Okay.
They also were just spotted the other day by Dumois walking around in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually funny, sidebar, but this girl on TikTok was like, I just saw them walking. I like walked right around them, didn't know who it was. And then she was in the background of the videos and photos for Dumois.
My gosh,
And
that's wild.
So people were like tagging her and they're like, you're right there. And you literally see her face go, like she literally turns in shock because she's like on her hot girl rock.
Yeah,
she has
she's
her
not
ball
paying
of
attention.
bangles on, her earbuds in, and then she literally turns and is like, oh, shoot, I'm passing.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Like if you just missed it, you just like walked by and you never even saw them.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
No, that would be heartbreaking because at least now it's like people are finding her because of that TikTok and sending her.
Yeah, that's
info.
hilarious. So Harry Styles is 31, Zoe is 36, which I feel like fits with his wheelhouse because he does seem to enjoy an older woman. He
Always
was
with an older
famously with Olivia Wilde for a while, which seemed like so weird at the
So
time.
weird to me.
But I guess he does love a little older lady. They were first spotted holding hands in Rome. And there's pictures online of that. And then it was reported that they were kissing in London. There was no evidence of it. So who knows? It could just be like rumors.
Yeah.
But then they were caught walking around New York City the other day, and several times within the same day. And let me tell you, that's what makes me think perhaps PR.
Okay.
Because they were out all day long walking around New York City. And I'm like, if you're just starting a relationship and you're two really famous people, are you going to be just like walking around New York City all day long and getting your photograph taken like over and over and over again? Or are you doing it because you know where the paparazzi are going to be and you want to get a few pictures of you just casually walking around?
And that is a good point because we do know famously Harry Styles is like very private about his personal life.
Yeah.
In fact, like especially in the last so many years, I mean, he doesn't take a lot of photos with fans. He kind of just like does his own thing. So that is true. Zoe, I don't know as much about her.
Yeah.
And so just because Harry, I think, was just like thrown to the spotlight really, really hard versus her, not that she's not famous. Obviously she's well known, but like, I just don't know as much about her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she's always been in it because she's like a Nepo baby, but
Yeah.
she was with, what's his name? Channing Tatum for like 4 years. They were engaged and they broke up. When was it? October 2024. And then she was also rumored to be with Austin Butler for a little while, but then people were saying that was PR because they were promoting a movie together.
Yeah,
So it's like, what is real?
They're in that movie in what is it? Yeah, they're in that movie Caught Stealing together, which first of all, another sidebar. Austin Butler looks so good in that movie. I
don't think I've seen pics from it.
Oh my gosh, no, I have
Is
to.
this the one where he got like huge for, like was really hitting the gym hard? Because I saw like some picture of him transforming his body. You know how they love to pick up stories like that, and
Yes.
he had like put on a lot of muscle.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. And first of all, I've always been a fan of Austin Butler. People can say whatever they want. I've loved this man since I was like a child, okay? And it doesn't hurt that in this movie the whole time he's wearing a San Francisco Giants hat. So it's like my fave team, and then he just happens to look so scrumptious the whole time. Hold on,
So this movie was made for you, essentially.
It's made for me.
It was catnip for Morgan.
Yes, I just need to see this movie so bad. I haven't seen it. But like, where is, like, that's just a photo. That's a photo of him with the director.
Okay, yeah.
He looks so good.
I'm gonna just zoom in for a second here.
Yeah, just swipe. He looks so good.
He looks good.
He looks so good. He's in like the best shape of his life. Looks like his hair looks like perfectly disheveled. I love that the simple outfit, but it just like perfectly fits him. Like
Got a little scruff going on. I like a man with like a little facial hair. Like I don't want a full on beard, but like a little scruff. It feels manly to me, and I like that.
he looks so good.
He looks good. Okay. I mean, not that I have anything against Harry Styles, because Harry Styles is a cutie, but if I were Zoe Kravitz, I would be all over Austin Butler.
Yeah,
if I had my choice.
I mean, I'm sorry. If I see this man walking down the street, I'm like running. I'm running. And she's like, gets to just like work with him like every single day.
Lucky duck.
Yeah. And like, I just, no. I feel like he's one of those guys that's like aging like fine wine. And like,
for sure.
Like every time I see him, he gets better looking, if that's possible.
Yeah, because he did have kind of like that clean cut baby face kind of thing going on, but this is working for me.
Yeah, no, he looks great. And so Zoe, I'm not saying to leave Harry Styles.
I mean, I'm sure Harry Styles is fun.
He seems like he's a very fun, he has goals, he runs, he does the marathons. Mm-hmm. He has a great singing voice.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of money. His outfits are questionable to me.
For sure. Yeah.
But to each their own, you know, say lovey. If you wish, though, to ever introduce me Zoe to Austin Butler, I'm never going to say no. It's like, actually, I'm okay with her not taking him.
Oh, so he can be free for the taking.
Share him with the class, you know? Like,
although I feel like I would have a better chance with Harry Styles since he likes an older woman.
It's true.
I mean, I'm like just a little bit younger than Olivia Wilde, so I feel like between the two, I might have a chance with Harry.
You know, never say never, because these celebrities, they always keep you guessing. They'll go from really old to like really young and like everywhere in between. I never know who they're going to date next.
Yeah.
It keeps the intrigue.
So what's the final verdict? What do you think? You think it's real?
I'm going to lean real because I kind of feel like it makes sense for him.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I feel like it makes sense to me in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, they are kind of like a little artsy, free spirit-ish type. So maybe they do work together. I don't know if I can say real. I'm undecided. I'm skeptical. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
Okay. Next couple. Taylor and Travis. And don't you roll your eyes. I'm going to say something that people are not going to like.
Oh, no.
But at first, I did not think they were a real couple. Okay. I pegged this for PR so hard. I was like, these people, they think that they're like, we're all dumb and crazy if they think that the two of these people are like gonna be together and have a real relationship. Like, I really thought that it was crazy. I was like, no way these two are gonna work out. Like, this is PR. Granted, I have changed my mind.
Yeah.
I think what really cemented it, because I've always just been like skeptical. I'm like, I don't know. But I will say what firmly changed my mind was when I watched the podcast interview when she was on New Heights, and the way that he looked at her, I was like, that's not fake. And this man isn't an actor. Okay. Maybe he's done a few commercials, but he's not an actor. Yeah. And I was like, no, the way he looks at her, like he truly loves her. And so I am bought in. Taylor and Travis, they've got real love. No,
I loved that podcast interview because it was interesting to me. I tuned in right away because I was like, I've never, obviously this is the first time that they've sat down together and like had a conversation with the public.
Yeah.
So that was interesting to me. And it was also intriguing because I just was curious. I'm like, how's their relationship work? Not that I couldn't see it because like, let's be honest, like in theory, it sounds really far-fetched, but I think we all know like that one couple that like doesn't make sense in theory, but works.
Yeah.
And I think in some ways it's because I think Travis, like for the public, is this like funny, goofy, like shallow, like I feel like everyone sees him in this like shallow way. I think there's actually quite a bit more depth to him.
Yeah.
And I think that was shown in the podcast.
For sure. Because he was like acting like he didn't understand words. And she's like, quit playing. Like, you know what all of these words mean. But I think he does. Kind of like Jessica Simpson played into that like caricature.
Caricature.
Yes, thank you. Caricature of herself. I think he does too, because that's kind of like the image he has of this like big, goofy oaf kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. I think he is deeper than what he lets on. And also, something that I thought about was that she has always dreamt of that like fairy tale romance, wanted to be like the popular girl chosen by the football player. Like how many songs has she written? You know, just kind of like, I just want to be loved by the guy. And like he's the guy. He's the football star and he wants to be with her.
I think it also makes sense, and I think this is why people saw it as a PR stunt, but he was just so publicly willing and ready to love her.
Yeah.
Like what you were just talking about. And I think people were like, what? Because she's never been with someone so open about being like, I'm interested in you.
Yeah.
I want you. And she even talks about that too in the podcast, but she was like, who the heck is this guy? Like he's full of himself. But then she was like, but she liked being pursued like that. And I think it makes sense for her just like, oh, I want someone to love me so bad. And here's a guy who's just like, yeah, I love you. And I want to love you. Like, let me love you.
That's so sweet. Definitely golden retriever energy.
For sure. And I think they're both so successful in their own places. And it's like,
there's like no competition
none
between them, which I think is really healthy probably for both of them.
Yes. And I think it's good because they both still understand their busy lifestyles.
Yeah.
But again, like you're saying, they're not in the same exact space. So they're still able to kind of get away from their day-to-day lives and just like be with each other.
Yeah. There was just like so much speculation though with this relationship, like at first, and then that like leaked PR thing where obviously it was fake, the PR document that said it was a PR relationship and that it was going to like break up at a certain date. Like Travis's PR team actually said that they were going to like pursue legal action of it. So there was just been like so many whispers about it that I feel like it was hard to ignore, but firmly on team, it's real. It's real. I
knew it was real when she showed up to the games. And the reason I say that is because Taylor Swift for years has been so private.
Yeah.
Was shying away from everything. And I don't think she would put herself out there to be more publicly criticized. And I think at this point she just kind of doesn't care.
Yeah.
But I think this relationship has helped her not care.
Yeah.
Because before, whether or not she's just hidden herself. And yes, that was partially because of her last relationship.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that's really what she wanted or was it because of Joe Alwyn? Because I tend to think it was because of him and he made her like so self-conscious and just kind of like a hermit.
I think it's both because before him too, a lot of her she started becoming private with them. She turned off her comments on Instagram before she was dating him. Like, I think some of this stuff was like happening.
Yeah, beforehand.
She still was seen in public with them, but not like supporting them at like a game or something. And I could see in the other way where that would feed into the PR because she's normally not done things like that. But I could also see where it's like, this is unusual. And she's like publicly supporting someone she loves, which is great. I mean, I'm happy for her that she's able to do that. And it sounds like she's learned a lot about football, so good for her.
I know. Now, my question is, do you think we're going to get pictures of this wedding? Because I think all around the world, people are just dying for like details about literally every aspect of it. But I am just so curious if we're going to get any pictures.
I don't know if we can expect it, but I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
My hope is that like Vogue
picks it up. Do you think that Taylor would sell her pictures to Vogue though? I feel like
I don't think she would.
I think if we get them, it's going to be very much like this Instagram post. Like it's going to be a dual Instagram post. We're going to get like 5 photos in a carousel and we're going to be like stuck with that. And that's going to be all we get.
See, that's kind of what I figured too. But I was like, is there any way like you could just like share things with us? Just like a tad. Like I know it's not like normally again in her wheelhouse, but I was like, and I know she can afford to pay it because some of these influencers and these celebrities, they sell it to like Vogue or whatever. So they can buy, like they can make the wedding even more extravagant and they can do whatever, but like, and they're not hurting for money between the two of them. But I just like, I want to know like what her dress looks like.
The colors, like, is she gonna go full millennial and do like a barn wedding? Is she gonna do like a vineyard because they like wine? Like, what is she gonna do? It's just like, I have so many questions.
I feel like it's going to be somewhere like rural or like hard to get to because for privacy's sake.
Yeah.
But I also can see it because she's like a little fantasy.
Yeah, like very romantic, over the top romantic.
I think so too. But we'll see. Like I have no clue. It's really just all up in the air what she's going to do.
It's all speculation.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Whatever it is, I'm excited for it. Okay, let's go to our next couple. Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney, which is like another one that I'm like, what the F is going on? So Scooter Braun's 44.
Yeah.
He's divorced. He's got 3 kids. Sydney Sweeney, 27 years old. Okay, so they supposedly met at the Bezos Sanchez wedding in Italy. And then they've been in contact since then. They were seen over Labor Day weekend in Lake Tahoe together.
Ruining my Lake Tahoe.
I don't get it. And you know what? It's hard with Sydney Sweeney because you just like can never predict what that girl's going to do. She's just like a wild card.
Yeah, I honestly cannot tell you whether this is a PR or if this is like an actual relationship. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even guess. What I do know is that I hate it. I can tell you I hate this pairing. Like this, when I heard this, it literally gave me the ick. I immediately was like cringing. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Scooter Braun is one of the most like despised people in the music industry because of like the downfall with like Taylor Swift, for better or for worse.
Yeah.
He's not like well liked.
Yeah. It's going to be associated with him like for the rest of his career and life.
Well, and he's lost to several people. He also lost Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I think he's made some decisions that has not gone well with people in the music industry. But then we have Sydney Sweeney who just like had controversy. Yeah. And I'm like, so you're just like upping the ante?
Yeah. I think she kind of enjoys controversy because it seems like she's always leaning into these like slightly spicy campaigns. And she's like always trying to get her bag and she doesn't care like if people are offended.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's like purposely baiting people or if like you're saying she just simply doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to lean she just doesn't care.
Yeah, I get the energy from her that she just does not give a crap about what anyone thinks about her, which, you know, like good on her. I wish I had more of that energy.
If you're a celebrity, I think you do have to have that sort of mindset because otherwise you'll die from public criticism. Yeah. Like everyone's is just going to slowly kill you. But I don't like it. I don't like this pairing at all.
Yeah, it's just really hard to know because she's been spotted with a lot of people lately. She was spotted with MGK in July, Brendan Sklenar at Stagecoach in April, and then she admitted to like faking a little romance with Glenn Powell when they were promoting their movie. So I'm like, okay, so PR relationships or like playing into it is not above you. Like this is something that you're willing to do. But then like what's the gain here? Like what does Scooter get out of this? What does she get out of it? Like if it's PR, I guess we're talking about them, but like
I mean, it captured people's attention, but I don't think it'll keep people's attention.
No, I don't either.
I do have a hard time for that reason believing it's PR, but I don't know. I mean, she's so pretty and she's young. Mm-hmm. I'm like, go be with someone pretty and young. Like, why are we with this older man
100%
who's divorced?
Yeah, has 3 kids. I cannot see her
being a mother, 3 children.
Like, being a stepmom to 3 children. She's 27 years old. Girl, go get you Austin Butler. Do it for the girls.
They'd be so good looking together.
Or go back to Glenn Powell because he's dreamy.
He's so good looking.
Yeah, please.
And Glenn deserves love.
He does.
The fact that this man is still single haunts me.
It blows the mind.
Because every time I've seen him interviewed, seems like a wonderful, funny, charismatic personality. Mm-hmm. Like, he really does give me young, what's-his-face vibes. You know who I'm talking about.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yes. Yeah. He gives me Matthew McConaughey vibes.
Young Matthew McConaughey was like my ideal man. Like I loved him.
He was so
much.
good looking.
Yeah. So yeah, not Brendan. And I was thinking Brendan Sklenar. No, he's fine. But Glenn Powell, yes.
Yeah, Glenn Powell's just like a younger, a little less country version.
Yeah, he's a little bit more polished.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. I
yeah,
like it.
I think, no, he always looks clean, crisp, good. I love him with his little sunglasses. I don't know. I'm a Glenn Powell stan though. I know that. Him in Twisters was fantastic. I loved him in Twisters.
This is just turning into like our celebrity crush episode.
Yes. I have many. But like he's one of them. They're both good looking. Yeah. And I just think Sydney Sweeney could be with a man that is just really good looking.
Yeah. Literally anyone.
Literally anyone who brings a lot to the table.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what Scooter Braun brings to the table.
Yeah. So final verdict, you think PR?
I'm going to lean PR. Why not?
Okay. I'm going to flip the opposite way and say that it might be real only because her last relationship was with an older guy
who did look a lot like Scooter Braun,
who was not like, you know, one of these famous hotties running out here in Hollywood. Like she picked kind of somewhat normie. I mean, he still had some money or whatever.
Well, he was producing like movies and stuff.
Something. So, I don't know.
Or like a director or something.
I don't know. They said that he was a restaurateur, but that turned out to not be true. Like he had no restaurants. So I don't really know what this man did, but he was connected in Hollywood.
Got it.
But like as a businessman.
So probably just backing movies and with his money to then get money back, like an investor of some sort.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll call it that.
So I guess I'm going to say I think this could be real because you can never trust Sydney Sweeney.
It's true. And I guess they're both brunette. They actually, in retrospect, now I'm thinking about it, they kind of do look similar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe this is real and they're just like together for...
I hope not, though.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Make it short. Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. And our last couple, and I hate to do it. I really hate to bring it up.
Yeah.
But Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson. So obviously they were in the Naked Gun movie together. They had very like flirty, sweet red carpet interactions and like set everyone just like in a tizzy. We talked about them.
We did.
And we just talked about like how sweet and lovely it is that they're like age appropriate and they just like seemed like really into each other. But now a source came out to TMZ and said, this is fake. Naked Gun grossed over $89 million worldwide on a $42 million budget. So like they got you guys. And they didn't even speak in between the end of filming of the movie and when they were out promoting it. So, but I don't know. I don't want to believe it.
I could see it, I guess. But then, like, why would Liam Neeson do that to us?
Yeah, I don't think either of them seem like the type of people, you know, because I know these people so well. Yeah. To me, they don't seem like the type of people who would even, like, do a PR relationship. You know, like, they're older.
Yeah.
I don't think they're trying to like raise their star. Both of them are uber famous. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, Pamela Anderson hasn't been connected with anyone for a while.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, I think he's dated a couple people, obviously, since his wife has passed, but I don't remember.
It was, never like a big story or anything.
No, I just don't see what they would. Yes, I guess they would gain financially from this movie being a success, which good for them. But like you said, they're older.
What's the point? Yeah.
They have a ton of money. They're successful. So like, what else are you getting out of that?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm on team. It's real love. And I want to see more of them because they just make me happy. I think they're so cute together.
Yeah, I really hope. For me, I'm going to also say that this is real just because I hope it is. Like, less because if it's a PR stunt, I mean, whatever. If it is, it is. But I would be a little sad.
I would be real sad. I'd be like, y'all are a bunch of fakey fakers. And what is real anymore? What is real?
No, literally. That's why I get nervous when anything is announced relationship-wise, because I just tend to believe they're not, even if it's real. Yeah. I tend to believe it's not going to last with any celebrity couple. I have to live in that negative. So then when they exceed my expectations, I'm very happily like surprised.
Yeah.
This is how I approach a lot of things, including, it's just how I approach
Prepare
things.
for the worst,
Prepare for the worst.
Expect the best.
And then it really just makes you tickled when things go well. You're like, wow, this is so much better than I anticipated.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Situationship. Remember, a new episode drops every Wednesday, so come back and hang with us. If you haven't been watching on YouTube, definitely go check us out there. You can give us a like and subscribe.
And if you want to, you can give us 5 stars, hit the little thumbs up, and you can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Situationship, or you can follow our personals. Mine is at Morgan Ashley Schaffen.
And I'm at Lauren M. Dix.
Bye.
Bye.